the European Union, 4 different territories can be distinguished. The Community Territory of the Politico-Economic Union of 28 member states that are located primarily in Europe, but also including ultra-peripheral regions that are fully part of the European Union, such as the Canary Islands, Ceuta and Melilla in Spain. The Customs Territory of the Community, which is the geographical area in which the Community Customs legislation is applied. The Value Added Tax Territory, with different rates of VAT being applied in different EU member states. Some territories, such as the Canary Islands, are excluded from the scope of the VAT territory, applying special rates. And the Excise Tax Territory, with taxes imposed on certain goods. There are differences in the member states' customs and tax legislation with regard to the ultra-peripheral regions, and this means that the customs procedures applicable to shipments from or to such regions are the same as for foreign trade flows. For example, for traffic between the Spanish Peninsula and the Canary Islands, the same consignment need to be reported twice to customs, first at the point of origin and again at the destination in the following way. Once the information about the goods to be shipped has been sent in the form of the loading list, the freight forwarder then submits the export customs declaration electronically to customs. If the declared goods do not require a physical inspection or an inspection of the documentation, customs will issue paperless clearance for the goods exportation. The export documentation will be submitted to the Border Guard Office in person. Once the goods have been loaded and the ship has left port, the shipping agent then sends the cargo manifest to the Customs Office of Exit. At the destination, the shipping agent will present the summary declaration for temporary storage in order to assign a customs destination to the goods within the community customs area. Finally, the customs declaration has to be presented to customs once more in the Canary Islands. At present, shipping agents manually process the documentation received from the customs agents regarding the export SAD, and they complete all the necessary information to create the cargo manifest. The export documentation is then submitted to the Border Guard Office in person. Manually processing this information is time-consuming and a source of errors. The information compiled at point of departure is sent by email when shipments are made between different companies. This information is typed manually and is reported again in the Canary Islands. As all the information required to create the customs documents is compiled in Valencia Port's Port Community System, a prototype has been developed to adapt the shipping agent's systems and to collect the information at the point of departure. At the point of destination, this prototype allows this information to be extracted and used to create the required documents, without having to type out the information already compiled at the point of origin. The Valencia Port Foundation has developed a complementary solution in order to facilitate trade with ultra-peripheral regions in accordance with new legislation. The export SAD is eliminated for shipments of less than €3,000 or for those that take place between the same companies. This prototype enables the digitization of the export documentation, which until now had to be presented in person. This information is sent electronically to the Border Guard Office.
The solution proposed will decrease the amount of information which needs to be filled in for trade flows with ultra-peripheral regions, cutting down on the time spent compiling such data and minimizing errors in the documents submitted to customs.
Although the value threshold for this simplification is relatively low, this simplified process represents a very significant improvement for consolidated shipments. Small and medium-sized enterprises will also benefit considerably from it.
Well, the solutions adopted will reduce the need for manual data entry and so help to prevent mistakes that can lead to fines or negatively impact on the relationships with our customers and service providers.
Implementing these prototypes instead of continuing to use current procedures will be a profitable initiative for agents involved, resulting in a net present value (NPV) of €2.2 million over a period of 10 years. The payback period for the investment is less than 1 year. For every euro of 10T co-funding received, €12.42 of net benefits will be generated.